Good morning. I can be bothered to wash my face, put clothes on, but I cannot be bothered to do anything with my hair. That's just gonna be the way it is. I just woke up and I haven't even had coffee yet because that's buried in the van. My shoes are buried in the van. So basically, I have some unloading that I need to do in order to kind of start getting comfortable here. Little mister is just so excited. He was just outside. He's so happy to be back. Or he's just so happy to not be cooped up in the van. I don't know. We'll have to see. Time will tell which one of those is true. Let's go unpack a van, because all I brought in last night are plants. Here, you can look. There's a bunch of plants. And there's a bunch of plants. Actually, let's go take a look at, so this philodendron micans, this is the first time I'm seeing it in direct light, and look how gorgeous. The leaves are like velvet. I've had this plant before, but I never had such a big one. It's so pretty. I can't wait to take it off the totem. I got it for, it said 50% off. First of all, they had this plant marked at $100, which is way overpriced. But I got it for $60, so it was a $40 plant, and it'll be interesting when I go and unpot it how many plants there actually are. It seems like there's a lot of them, so. And then also it's way overgrown. So this vine is all the way past the thing. So that's like a 7-foot long vine maybe. So I think it was a $40 plant for sure. I think $90 is a little overpriced, especially when they first got it. It probably was just up to here. Like it was half as big. I don't want to have as many plants here as I had in my Utah apartment, but this was definitely on the list. The philodendron micans, the ZZ plant. I wanted a bunch of philodendrons because they're so easy. I don't want to have to think about my plants as much as I was because, oh, look at this huge aerial root. Wow. I don't have to think about them as much because I'm going to have outdoor plants in a garden and everything and all the housework. So this can't become my full-time job like my other plants were. So, but yeah, look how freaking pretty they are. Anyways, my tripod is literally still in the van, so we need to go get all my stuff so I can even set up the tripod for a time lapse. Oh, before I move a bunch of stuff, this is like kind of how the van turned out. Imagine that giant plant here. And then I had to move that table up to here. When I took all of the sunscreens down and put them on the windows, that left that place open for the table. This is an antique mirror for my grandma. It went here. Stuff I just thrifted, and then like this box was up here, fell down while we were driving. This won't stay closed because like the stuff inside of it shifted. That's usually for my makeup case. It's got a bunch of gallon jars. Like this was supposed to be underneath the bed, but I couldn't get it back under there because the bed couldn't be put back. It's a mess. There's a lot going on. Betty, are you looking for your food? It's inside. I think it's a little difficult for him to go back and forth from the van because, like, this is his home right now. Teddy. This is his home right now. We've been in it for like 2 weeks, and now he's like, okay, we're in it. Let's go. You're so cute. Look at that butt. Anyways, the tripod is buried down here, so I'm gonna grab it. last like tablespoon of coffee concentrate and 3-year-old expired syrup and a Pop-Tart that is literally doing the worm. It's the breakfast of champions. Okay, I just took a quick trip to town, and by quick, I mean I was in town for like 6 hours. I found this bookshelf for free. I still have to clean it. I haven't put the shelves back in yet. And our Aldi just opened, and so they had these wire shelves on like a really good sale. So I bought them, and so when I'm done with all of my renovations, my wire shelves can go in a storage shed. But for now, I clearly have a storage issue because I won't use my cabinets until the back is fixed, because right now it literally just opens to the wall, like to the wall, like drywall is missing, so like cockroaches and stuff. It's not good. I need to remove this at some point, but I'm sure it's very heavy. And I'd like to keep it in one piece so that I can use it in a shed. The other thing is this fiddly fig I got for $20 because it was $40 and they gave it to me for half off because there was a bunch of them. That one's the best one, and they were all scorched from being in the sun and neglected because Home Depot doesn't take care of their plants. So I've never had a fiddly fig before. I imagine I'm gonna kill it, and that's why I wanted one that was not like $100, because I know people buy like $100 fiddly figs as their first one, and then they promptly die and they wasted $100. So at least when this one dies, because we're gonna be, you know, negative and then be positively surprised if it doesn't die, at least when this one dies, it is only $20. So yeah, I have to learn how to take care of this, but he looks good so far. It's just a little bit wobbly. Like, it was not good in the car. We need to wiggle him so that he grows a stronger tree trunk. But the reason I hopped on here is because my sink is clogged. My main line is totally effed. But my sink clog is in addition to that. So I bought a drain auger today, and I think I'm gonna sit down right now and try and snake this. And I'm very scared because after I saw the dead rat come out of the stove, I feel like that's what's gonna come out of the pipe because it was open. This, if you paid attention to, actually, I don't even know if I ever showed that. This sink used to have a hole through the wall, and it went outside to that bush, and there was a pipe. So the sink had no peep trap. It was just a pipe going straight outside, dumping the water outside. Probably because the drain was clogged and they were just bypassing it instead of fixing the drain. So who knows if the drain can even be fixed. They probably, you would think that they would have tried that before piping it all the way outside. But because nothing was ever done right in this house, that old pipe that wasn't being used was literally just left open. And with all the mice and cockroaches and stuff, like, I'm just terrified of what's gonna come out of there. It's gonna be so gross. So, wish me luck. It's so gross down here anyways. Like, there's a mat that's been here for who knows how long, and dead cockroaches and water damage. It's just gross. I changed into jeans in case things splashed, but I'm too lazy to go out to the van to get my shoes and or socks. So I guess if my feet get dirty, my feet get dirty. Also, I have a feeling it's gonna be really stinky. Oh, that's black. That is literally black. I'm gonna go hose this off because it smells so bad. Ugh. Oh my god, it smells so bad in here. Oh. So the P-trap is actually brand new. So it actually, get out. Go, don't even get anywhere near this. I have no idea if I just got anything out or not. Annoying. Also, that means I could have gone down that originally. I'm gonna try that next. Because clearly, I was able to make a turn that way to go to the main line or that way to go up the drain, and it went that way. So if I come down that way, maybe it'll go straight better. Is the drain totally fixed? No. Can I at least use the sink again? Yes. So, I took a shower because I was super gross, and I still haven't eaten dinner, but I'm gonna put these shelves up because I have no counter space on which to cook dinner. So, I'm gonna put these shelves up and then clear the counter. Eat dinner and go to bed. I'm tired. The goal for today, even though it's already almost 2 o'clock, because I had to work this morning, is to finish with the house, like washing dishes, organizing food, unpacking the last boxes, setting up my shelves, all of that kind of stuff, so that I have like a clean start, like, because I have a bunch of projects I need to get going on, and so I need to like have everything else finished and fixed and done so that I can focus on the projects and not have to like work around shelves that aren't built and things that aren't organized. You know what I mean? Like, just get the house as good as it can be for now so that I can power ahead with some projects. So I'm not sure where to start, but let's do it. Big lizard. Hello. cute. This is the same size, right? Oh yeah, those are the same. So how does it go in? See light through it. I don't understand. Like, the spring does nothing inside. Like, the spring isn't springing against anything. I don't understand how it could be so hard to get this in, and then it's literally for nothing. Look at that. How is it that it's so hard to get in and then there's that much space? So I literally had to disassemble it to get it out of the window, and it broke. Literally my 13th reason. I am on the verge of tears. That's how much bigger that gap right here is, how much bigger I can make the window screen. I'm not using the spring. The spring seems like a waste of space. It made that gap. So I'm not sure if this is how it's intended to be installed, but I figured out that if you take the window off, then you all of a sudden have a ton more space on this side to be able to fit a window screen through. So now it fits, and even if it gets pushed all the way to the side, there's no gap, basically. I mean, there is a gap. It's not going to prevent bugs from crawling through because it just simply doesn't fit super well. Like, there's nowhere for it to like seal because there's this little lip that wants to hold the track, but like there's just a bunch of room, which is just how screens work. But I feel like this is not the best window in general. Oh, and just to like be super clear, like this is why I needed that, because you can see how far out the exterior sticks. Like, so that's the interior lip, that's the middle for the frame, and then that's the exterior, and it's like that everywhere. So in order for something to be able to slide in and get past these, it has to be much smaller than it would be if you had to get past these. But I was having the problem with, you know, when the door is slid all the way back, the window slid all the way back, it is actually even further out than this trim. So I have the exact same problem where in order to get a window in, a window screen in from the inside, in order to get bypass, you know, these outside lips, it also had to be small because this was in the way. So when I pulled the window out, then all of a sudden I just have all of the inside trims, which are much smaller. So the screen can fit much tighter and not have gaps. I succeeded. I reused the screen that I had cut for the first draft of the window, which is a little bit smaller, and it worked. I was able to get it in there again, but I think it might be stretched a teeny bit tight so that it's warping the frame, because it's like not straight, like it goes in like this, but that's a minor detail. I don't care that much. I think we're good to go. I think I can check one out of the 3 main windows that are on the list. That's the only small one, so the big ones I have to basically start from scratch on with measurements and everything, but they're the same. So once I get one of them done, it's just a matter of like copying the other one.